Welcome to the Season 3 Mailbag, fast answers to common questions about safety, scams, and true crime storytelling. Each answer is a short, practical paragraph you can reuse with family, teams, or community groups. Language is neutral, steps are specific, and nothing depends on special tools. Is it safe to use AI voices for true crime podcasts? Yes, if you use them ethically. Disclose that narration uses AI. Never clone a living person's voice without written consent. Avoid mimicking victims, families, or investigators. Keep tone factual, not sensational. Store any training data and output on accounts protected by strong passwords and app-based multi-factor authentication. If your script names non-public individuals, anonymize or generalize. AI can scale harm as easily as it scales content. How should I cite sensitive cases without causing harm? Cite primary sources, not gossip. Use official documents, court filings, contemporaneous news with bylines, and institutional reports. When in doubt, quote the document and link to it in your show notes. Do not publish private addresses or contact details. Use first names or initials for non-public people when possible. If a detail is salacious and does not advance understanding, leave it out. Precision beats color. What do I do if police ask for my doorbell or dash cam footage? Ask for a case number and the officer's name and badge. If your jurisdiction allows, you may share voluntarily or wait for a formal request. Copy the footage to a separate drive and preserve the original. Do not edit, do not post publicly. Keep a simple log, date, time, who asked, what you provided. If you are uncomfortable, ask whether your attorney can review the request. Cooperation and documentation are both acceptable. A journalist wants an interview about a case I was near. How do I protect myself? Set boundaries in writing. Ask for topics, recording method, and whether the interview is on the record or anonymous. Say up front what you will not discuss. Stick to what you saw and did. Avoid speculation. If nervous, request email questions and answer in writing. You can decline. Your safety and privacy come first. What should I do right after I click a phishing link? Close the page. If you entered a password, change it from a clean device and enable app-based MFA. If you entered card details, freeze the card in your banking app and call the issuer to replace it. If you installed a security or remote support app, remove it, disconnect from the internet, and change passwords from another machine. Screenshot the page and timestamps. Report the site to your browser vendor and to the impersonated organization. Small, quick steps beat perfect, late steps. My landlord wants the deposit via Instant F to a personal account. Is that safe? No. Pay deposits only after a signed lease, into an account in the landlord or agency's legal name, preferably a regulated trust account. Verify bank details by calling the number on the agency's public website. Never send deposits to a courier or via gift cards or crypto. If pushed to rush, step away. Properties do not require secrecy and speed to be legitimate. How do I know if a charity or fundraiser is legit? Check registration with your country's charity regulator. Find a physical address and landline. Call it. Search for recent audited financials. Donate via the charity's official website or a well-known platform, not via links in DMs. Be cautious with GoFundMe-style appeals. Look for clear organizer identity, beneficiary verification, and updates with receipts. If a cause is urgent, but details are vague, route your donation to a known nonprofit working on the issue. What's a 60-second daily safety routine I'll actually follow? 3 taps, 3 glances, 1 rule. Taps: open your password manager, sync OK, your banking app alerts on, and your cloud backup app last backup OK. Glances: scan yesterday's transaction alerts, your email security alerts, and your calendar for any calls with unknown numbers. 1 rule: never click security links. Open the app or site from your own bookmark. Done. Can I name a suspect on my show if I think I know who did it? Do not. Naming private individuals without official confirmation risks harm and liability. Focus on mechanics, timelines, and confirmed documents. If you believe you have a credible tip, submit it privately to relevant authorities with a clear summary, sources, and contact details. Your role as a podcaster is education, not accusation. What should I do if I receive a deepfake extortion email with one of my old passwords in it? It's credential stuffing from past breaches. Do not pay. Change that password anywhere it was reused. Turn on app-based MFA. Forward the email with full headers if you can to your provider's abuse address. If the mail includes video links or attachments, do not open them. Consider a password manager to prevent reuse going forward. How do I back up in a way that actually helps after ransomware or theft? Use the 3-2-1 rule. 3 copies of important data on 2 different media with 1 off-site or offline. Turn on phone backups daily and computer backups weekly. Use versioned or immutable backups for at least 30 days so you can roll back encrypted files. Test recovery once a quarter. A backup untested is a backup imagined. Do lie detector tricks or body language tells help in interviews? No, human deception detection by tells is unreliable. Prefer document-based questioning and timeline cross-checks. Ask precise, verifiable questions, dates, places, receipts, call logs. Request to see artifacts, emails, photos with metadata, calendar entries. Inconsistencies are resolved with records, not with gut feelings about eye contact or posture. I run a small business. What is the simplest way to stop invoice fraud? Publish a payment policy on your website and invoices. We never change bank details by email. Always call the number on our website to confirm any change. Turn on bank confirmation of payee so customers can verify your account name. Require 2-person approval for new suppliers and bank detail changes. Use invoice numbers customers can verify in your portal. Most fraud dies when policy meets procedure. What should I include in a police or bank report after a scam? Keep it to 1 page plus attachments. Provide a 4-sentence summary. Who, what, when, amount, a timestamp timeline, a money movement list, amounts, banks, references, hashes, and an evidence bundle, screenshots, URLs, profiles. Ask for a case or ticket number. Save everything as PDFs with clear file names. Structure moves cases forward. Is there a safe way to involve listeners in investigations? Yes, bound it. Invite help finding documents, not people. Publish specific, non-sensitive asks. Looking for a newspaper clipping from 1994 about X. Need a copy of a public permit. Seeking the earliest mention of claim Y moderation rules. No doxing. No nomming private individuals as suspects. Cite sources, and anonymize living non-public people. Turn crowds into librarians, not detectives. How do I respond to doxing or targeted harassment? Do not engage publicly. Document everything with screenshots and timestamps. Lock down privacy settings and remove exposed addresses and phone numbers from public profiles. Ask your mobile provider to add a high security note requiring in-person ID for SIM swaps. File reports with platforms, and if threats are credible, with police. Consider a short-term mail forwarding service and a PO box while you adjust exposure. Recruit a friend to monitor mentions so you can step away. What about recording consent laws for interviews? Laws vary. Many places require the consent of one party, others require all parties to consent. Before recording, research your jurisdiction and the other party. When in doubt, ask for explicit permission on tape. Do you consent to being recorded for this interview? If someone declines, do not record. Ethical practice and legal compliance go together. What's the fastest way to sanity check a shocking claim online? Run a 3-point check: provenance, pattern, and payoff. Provenance: who first published it and are their primary documents. Pattern: does it match known disinformation styles, anonymous source, urgent emotion, calls to secrecy? Payoff: who benefits if you believe and share it? If you cannot answer those in 60 seconds, do not amplify. Wait for documents. Should I ever pay a recovery agent who promises to get my money back? Be cautious. Many recovery outfits are the same networks in a new costume. No one can guarantee recovery. Your best odds are early bank recalls, on-platform freezes, and clear police reports. If you hire help, choose regulated professionals and pay only for defined services, legal advice, device forensics, not for guaranteed recovery. How do I talk to a loved one caught in a romance investment scheme? Avoid shame. Use this script. I'm worried about secrecy and speed. Can we test one thing? Can you withdraw a small amount to your bank right now? If not, let's pause deposits and call your bank together. Offer to help with exit steps. Block contact, document, request recalls, and report. People leave when there's a bridge back, not a lecture. What's a 1-page home protocol for scary phone calls? Write 4 lines and post them. 1 code word, never text it. 2. Verification tree, names and numbers to call on a second phone. 3. Proof of life, ask, say our code word now. 4. Stall line, I need 2 minutes to get to a private place to follow your instructions. Practice once a quarter. Protocol beats panic. How do I correct an error in my published episode? Own it cleanly. Add a spoken correction at the top of the audio, update show notes with a timestamped note, and credit the source of the correction if appropriate. Do not silently edit unless it is a privacy fix. If you must remove content to protect someone, say so in general terms. Corrections build trust. They do not diminish you. What's the simplest router and Wi-Fi hardening I can handle? Change the default admin password and SSID. Update firmware twice a year. Create a guest network for visitors and smart devices. Keep your work devices on a private SSID. Disable WPS and remote admin from the internet. If offered, enable DNS filtering to block known phishing domains. These 5 steps close many doors without becoming your hobby. I run a school or club. How do we do scam proofing in 15 minutes? Use the 5-minute drill twice. Drill 1. Show 3 real-looking messages and do the 5-second scan out loud. Sender, verbs, numbers, rails. Drill 2. Role-play the I'll call back line for phone scams and practice pressing and holding a link to preview the domain. Post a 1-page policy. Official channels only. 2-channel verification for money or data. Never share one-time codes. Can I safely crowdsource transcripts or translations for the show? Yes, with guardrails. Remove names of non-public individuals and sensitive contact details. Provide only the audio needed for the task. Use a contributor agreement that prohibits reuse. Share via a controlled platform, not public links. Credit contributors. Do not publish their emails. Review output before release. What's your quick test for a too-good-to-be-true job offer? 3 questions. Do you pay anything up front? Do they ask to use your bank account to process payments? Is the interview only by chat with instant acceptance? Any yes equals no. Real employers do not need your account to pay you. They use their own payroll. Close out reminder. Safety is a configuration, not a mood. Use a manager plus MFA, alerts plus limits, bookmarks plus previews, private Wi-Fi plus updates, backups plus drills. For storytelling, prefer documents over vibes, anonymize non-public people, and correct errors out loud. When you make process your default, attention comes back to the work you actually care about. Thank you for writing along this season. If this mailbag helped, share it with someone who needs fast, calm answers. We'll be back with more long-form specials, built with the same ethics, clarity, restraint, and practical steps you can use today. Narration generated with AI. Facts verified from public sources. No legal advice is given. The purpose is public safety and practical education. If you have a case tip or a documented pattern to share, use a safe channel and remove personal information that could identify non-public individuals.